Step into the Incense and Whiskey sanctuary with mindfulness enthusiasts and verified whiskey lovers, Mecca and Ashley, as they discuss all the random topics they love, from mindfulness to memes. This is Ashley.
And this is Mecca. Ashley.
Mecca.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, doing great. It's been a good day.
Good.
Just chilling.
What are we talking about today?
I want to talk about luxury because it's been on my mind a lot, particularly Black women or women and luxury and deserving luxury. That's been on my mind a lot. It's out in the culture.
Women deserving luxury as opposed to what?
Just you deserve luxury, not as opposed to anything. Just like luxury, ease, rest, just like that. It's going on in the culture right now. I think a lot of people, when they think about luxury, they think about luxury fashion immediately, right? Like there's this whole conversation about, can you get a Birkin or not? Black women deserve Birkins.
Wait, what?
You ever heard about this? There's been like this whole controversy around certain female rappers have been saying like, get your man to get you a Birkin, etc. And it's out there in the culture where people like,
I haven't heard that. Okay.
But
is that what people do? Like, that's norm?
That's not my norm, but I do think I do think luxury fashion is what comes to mind first when people think of luxury.
Okay.
Luxury travel, right? Luxury lifestyles, private jets, high-end furniture and home decor. I think that's what immediately comes to mind.
Okay.
But I think that there's room in the conversation to have a real discussion about luxury in like your or my or our listeners' everyday lifestyles. And I think what people don't think about is the definition of something being luxurious. So I want to start with the definition. Okay. So when you Google or look up luxurious in the dictionary, what comes up is extremely comfortable, elegant, or enjoyable, especially in a way that involves great expense or giving self-indulgent or sensuous pleasure.
Okay. So it doesn't really talk about a product or tangible.
Nothing specific, right? Like if you wanted to lux it up, let's take your bath, for example, right? Yeah. You want to lux up your bath, go get you some nice candles, some scented herbs and salts and drop them in that bathtub. Drop some flowers, some rose petals or something. You've taken a bath to a luxurious level, right?
Yes. I even create a bath time playlist.
There you go.
Yeah.
All the way up. Crank it all the way up. So I want to share this meme that I saw with you because, we about the meme life. This one got me kind of thinking about it a little bit deeper to it. The meme said, "Dear women, if you can get a housekeeper, please get one. If you can get a cook, please get one. If you can get a driver, please get one. Always look for easier ways to do things. Your womanhood should not be about suffering. Normalize luxury in your life. Preserve yourself."
Ooh, okay.
What do you think about
that? I actually, you know what? Okay, now that you're saying it, I'll put it in perspective, right? Yes, I mean, I think that, the things that we can do that either causes us to think of it as a challenge or something that we don't want to do or something that takes away from time, we can find other ways to get it done. So if you can have a housekeeper that can come and help you maintain your home. And we all know that once you have like a really nice, neat, clean home, that makes you feel good and you get to be productive. I mean, a lot of people can't afford drivers, but I mean, this day and age with shared drivers with Uber and Lyft, then we kind of have our own personal drivers if we want
That's
to.
a good way to think about it. Like, you don't need a luxury car. You can just Uber. Get your Uber Black. Every once in a while, have that moment of luxury.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. And yeah, I mean, I do like to have someone to help come and help straighten out my living space like every 2 weeks. That makes me feel good. You do your own thing, but to have someone come in and just kind of spiff it all up. And then there's like thinking about that, taking it a step further is like even like your surroundings, right? Like how does your surroundings look? Do they reflect how you feel and how you want to feel when you enter the space?
Exactly.
Being at your bathroom, your living room, your kitchen, whatever that is that makes you feel good. Taking a piece of that and making sure you see it every day. I like that.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying now.
Yeah, I had a friend that said to me, she really was looking for a vacation. She enjoys luxury vacations.
Mm-hmm.
And she was really looking forward to a vacation. The pandemic has like knocked her groove, right? She was one of those people that's like, once a quarter, every couple of months, I'm taking a vacation. And I said something to her like, what I'm really trying to do right now, this is not an original idea, I stole it from somewhere. But what I'm trying to do right now is engage in moments of like vacation moments in my daily life, right?
Okay.
So if I can take 30 minutes today and just go and sit and read a book or disconnect from my computer and have like a little bit of a stepped up lunch, not like the normal, I'm warming up some leftovers, like, should prepare myself a nice lunch and make sure the presentation looks good and sit down and eat it, like those moments of luxury, something that's self-indulgent.
Yes.
Right? To me, that's self-indulgent right now. It doesn't have to be something that I'm spending a lot of money on.
I like that. Taking moments of a vacation and folding it into your life every day.
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah.
I mean, because if you think about it, if you're not creating that for yourself in a routine way, who's doing that for you?
Nobody. You're right.
Exactly.
Right. You'll be like going day to day, go to sleep, go to work out, watch something on TV. It's like this, and none of those things are bad. It's just like this routine that we get into. We don't necessarily take that time for ourselves. I remember I was talking about this. I don't know if I talking about this with you about creating your own Sabbath,
oh no, but tell us more.
But not in a sense of like in a religion, not associated with a religion, but like just kind of creating your own day of rest, whatever that looks like for you. And it could just be, like you said, a moment of rest, but like creating your own Sabbath, and just taking a time to disconnect or spending a set amount of time doing a thing that you really like. Maybe it's definitely reading that book or listening to that audio or just sitting there watching some favorite show that you really like and not feeling guilty because you feel like you need to be doing something else. But like taking like your own Sabbath, like your own day of rest or your own time of rest. I think we technically can. I know there's, some of our listeners, probably have kids, some of them don't. And there's just like, there's ways that we can just kind of carve out a bit of time for ourselves. In that time, and it's no like wrong, right, or this is what you're supposed to do with it. It's like whatever feels good for you.
Right. Yeah. Or just finding little ways to step up things that you're already doing, right? Your bath, your meal time. And I don't know, like lately I've been thinking about, I want to put on real clothes in 2021.
You will. You're going to put on real clothes.
I want to put on real clothes.
You will put on real clothes. And to that point of like wanting to put on real clothes and like, oh, what do I do about luxury? I end up, I don't even know who's going to talk about this today, but I had this, I don't know, it was some email that I got from one of my favorite stores. So I was just like, let me order 4 or 5 pieces and then, kind of like have something sent to me, see what works, send back what doesn't. And I just wanted to like get myself in this mode as if I was getting ready for something. I'm not getting ready for anything, but I want to.
Oh, but the saying, I love the saying, you got to stay ready so you never have to get ready.
Right. So
I never know.
Yeah. So I know that there's going to be this time where real clothes are going to be put on. Right. I know
You're just
that
gonna be ready for it. You're gonna have a whole new
ready for
wardrobe
it.
set up.
Yeah.
I've been doing that lately. I've been buying a lot of accessories lately. Like that's probably the last thing people are thinking about. But I've been buying some accessories lately. Like I just bought some new shoes in preparation. Like I just bought some new shoes, some new gold jewelry, a couple of handbags.
What new gold jewelry did you just buy?
I've been like really trying to just buy mostly like earrings and necklaces, like those things that you can see on screen right now, so that it's like I'm not just like it'd be amazing if I was buying a bunch of gold bangles and bracelets and stuff. Like nobody's ever gonna see that if I'm just sitting on Zoom, which I am
I
right
can see
there.
them.
Yes, you can see them. That's true. So maybe I'll like step it up. But yeah, just buying some new gold jewelry, like simple, everyday, classic pieces that I'll be able to keep and wear in different mix and match situations. And I don't know, I'm just like, that is a moment of luxury for me. I haven't really bought anything for myself. I also recently cleared out my closet, to make room for these things that I'm doing for myself. And taking the time to clean out my closet was a luxury.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely. I mean,
I think
find
it's
me an
how we
organizer.
define it, right?
I'll take an organizer. No, I want a closet organizer.
Oh, I can hook you up. We can talk about that.
Oh, are you serious?
For sure. We can talk about that. No, but that's a luxury, right? I think we have to like identify it. First of all, we have to define it for ourselves, right? Whatever luxury is for you, define it for yourself, and then identify it when you can take advantage of it. Once we do that, then we can start to recognize the ways that we're taking care of ourselves, and to your point earlier, not feel bad about it, right? Like make it a part of something that you're already doing, right? You want to refresh your closet. It's springtime. Get you an organizer that can help you like get through that. Like we recognize that is a luxury, but it's probably really worth the investment for your own peace of mind.
Ooh.
Like for sure.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, so if that's just kind of like, taking these moments and like creating this space and this time for us to like kind of celebrate ourselves outside of, your bangles and your accessories, what are some other things that you've added? How have you added luxury into your life?
I've done things like buy candles and scented oils and perfumes that are more expensive than I would normally spend. Like I am going through this period of sensuous pleasure, back to the definition, where what I'm smelling, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling on my skin, I like stepped up my body care to get like a little bit more like luxury body scrubs, etc. More expensive than normal candles, or I have no regrets about it. Like everything around me and my sensual, like what I'm picking up through my senses seems elevated, and my mood is elevated as a result, or whatever.
That's what counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you deserve luxury, Mecca. Where do you think you can?
Doing? I like. So when I like my living space to reflect like, colors, flowers, plants, gold, all these elements that I love. So I ensure that every part of my living space, being it the kitchen, the living room, the bathroom, all includes those elements: fire, candle, air, and so like I like to make sure it has all the elements in there. I would also say, what else do I do? I do have someone helps me clean up pretty frequently, so I can, free up that time.
Yeah. Like your mental space and your time is spent on other things. Space. Yeah.
Yeah. I would also say, I think that you get a good point, even like in the bathroom. I mean, not just using the bathroom, but like because I know you like to take baths, but like even with shower and baths, I decided that I was going to start having playlists. So I started creating a playlist. So like when I'm in a shower and if I'm in a bath, I even started creating a playlist. So like when I wake up in the morning and I'm going to the gym, so I won't like lug around and just like, oh, I end up being late. I just created this playlist to kind of get me going.
Okay.
And I feel like that's like, you just kind of creating this little soundtrack for your life.
You're setting like an experience. Wait, can I suggest something to perhaps add some luxury to your shower in addition to your playlist?
Okay.
Maybe you're already doing these things. Maybe you're not. but a friend of mine sent me some shower bombs. Have you used one of these?
I have bath bombs. I don't have shower
So I have bath bombs too, right? But one of my friends, I've been taking more showers as of late, but one of my friends sent me some shower bombs.
bombs. Okay.
And so they're like, basically, they look like little mini hockey pucks. Like that's about the size and shape of them.
Okay.
The ones that I have are eucalyptus, and you just put them like in the corner of the shower or somewhere that isn't directly in the stream of the water.
Okay.
So that it doesn't like immediately dissolve or anything. But you put it in like a corner of the shower or something where it can get wet, but it's not like getting directly hit by the water. And it just releases the most amazing smell in your shower. So sometimes when I want to get extra fancy, I use it, but I don't have a lot of time, right? I'll just drop a shower bomb in there, and it usually lasts for like maybe 3 or 4 showers.
I love that.
And then another thing I've seen people do, and maybe you might be a person that's already doing this. I found a friend tied up a bundle of eucalyptus around the shower head. Do you do this?
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like you would have been surprised.
Yeah, I do that. I do that not like on a regular basis, but whenever I'm having like I'm getting ready to have like a lot of allergies. So everything from spearmint to eucalyptus to rose. I create like this little bundle. Yep. Like a bouquet bundle.
Yep.
In like a cheesecloth and put them in the shower.
There you go.
Create that smell. But I like that shower bomb.
Yeah. So definitely think you should try one of those. This is another way I step in my showers. I use like this really nice shower scrub now. All of my scents are elevated. Like I like things that just smell expensive, as you know.
What is that? What does that smell like?
I don't listen. It's gonna be different for everybody. I like smelling expensive. That when people are like, what kind of perfume do you like? Listen, whatever is gonna be like, I've never smelled that before. I can't quite put my finger on it. Ashley needs to come back so I can smell her again. Oh, I'll tell you the ultimate test. One time, one of my doormen asked me, "What kind of perfume do you wear? I want to buy perfume for my girlfriend." Oh, that's when you know. And then my husband was like, "But did you tell him that your first of all, your perfume is expensive?" I was like, "I'm not gonna tell him that." And then second of all, you mix perfumes. I was like, "That's a fair point. I do mix perfumes." But yeah, that's my aim all the time. Smell expensive. Maybe I need to step it up to looking expensive post quarantine life. But yeah, that's luxury right there for me. That's what it is.
Another thing I would say is, I'm getting into the idea of, the first impression is the most important impression sometimes, right? And sometimes, whenever we're running to go run an errand, go to the gym, or just do whatever we're doing, and we feel like we don't need to like look a certain way. And I'm not saying you have to dress up, but just really taking care of every element of like yourself and how you're
yourself, right?
When you're going out, like how you present yourself. It doesn't matter if it's down the street, going to the gym. So like, even with the elevation, like I feel like I had to elevate my workout clothes, right? I do a home workout, but there are a couple of gyms around me that have very limited people that they allow in. So I've been doing that. And, from there, I was like, wait a minute, I got to get my workout gear back together. So
the matching sets.
I think that it's just little things as you're sitting here talking about this. And I didn't even think about that. Just like ensuring that you've decided to show up as your best self on all aspects.
Yeah.
Right. And that goes beyond exterior.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
And the exterior other people pick up on, right? But the interior, like, for example, this is a little personal, but for example, I just like cleared out all of my undergarments and I'm like starting fresh or what have you. And I decided to like step it up a little bit with the type of material, the brand I was going for, etc. No one's really going to be seeing that, but I know what it does for me.
Yeah, of course.
And what you're going to see on the outside is someone who's like, yes, that's some new undergarments on. That's what you're going to see, but you're not going to know all that, right? But it's for me, right? So I think it's important to emphasize, we're not talking about luxury for the sake of like telling somebody, look, I got this bag, I got this whatever. But like luxury for yourself to say, I take care of myself, for myself. you deserve that, because if we're not doing that for ourselves, if we're not providing luxury for ourselves in whatever shape, form that is, then we can't be looking for everybody else to be doing it.
Yep, I agree that you shared with me this meme that I really do like that. I mean, it's not really a meme; it's just a quote from someone.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that. Do you want to share pieces of it?
Yeah. Do you have it up? Do you want to?
Oh yeah, I have it. Okay.
Tell us about it.
So yeah, this is actually coming from Kaya Nova. She is an artist. She has some songs out now, but she just kind of like talked about how she wants to present herself and how she wants to feel about herself. So it goes, why I spoil myself as a Black woman. I thought I would get to an age and folks would just adorn me, romantically, platonically, professionally. But that was false. Everywhere I have to work, and everywhere I work, I have to defend myself and fix things and try to matter. So when I earn money, I repair myself. Black women are given the crumbs of crumbs, but we're expected to be so much and it doesn't end. Some days I just get so overwhelmed trying to exist. But when there's one thing I can count on, it's my own ability to build the life I want, down to every inch, every fucking moment, every piece. So when it's my birthday, it's a damn holiday. When I accomplish anything, it's a party. It's a reason to spoil me. When I wake up, that's worth a treat, because who else is going to do it? Who else will make someone like me feel seen? Yeah, exactly. That's
Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying. Not just like, material, tangible items, but like just ensuring that your entire world is built on luxury. I have a good friend that actually every aspect of her life, and not like she doesn't try to, there's no plan. It's just like everything in my life needs to be beautiful, down to the ink pen that I'm going to just write with.
Oh,
like,
yes.
She's very intentional about it. Like, I think that's just like in her subconscious. And it's not something that like now there's like this effort of, I got to find the best this, I got to find this. It's just like, because it's so ingrained in her subconscious.
Oh.
Like every little aspect of her life, you would think like, oh, did you get that all together? Did you buy that? Nope. I got it all separately. It's just flowing through me now. Right. It's just my subconscious.
What? I want to live like that. How do you get to that? That's
amazing. I think that's pretty interesting when you decide that in your mind, it just like manifests.
Yeah. I think if I were to try to go down that path, it would start with being selective and not getting things just for the sake of getting them. I think that's like my biggest thing. Like, I bought this rug in my living room. I've been talking to people about this rug. I now I detest this rug.
You do?
And yes, I detested it almost as soon as I like put it down. I was like, this is not the vibe I was going for. But I was in such a rush to feel like a homey sense on our hardwood floors that I was like, I'm gonna get this right. It's definitely not giving luxury vibes. And that's like a certain like warmth and comfort, and I'll just call it like simple, I'll call it minimalist elegance that I want to achieve in my home space, and that rug is not speaking to it. So one day I'm gonna replace this rug, and I'm gonna be like your friend, where I'm gonna get in that zone where just like I pick up the most beautiful pair of sunglasses, the most beautiful headphones.
What would be the affirmation for that? What would you create an affirmation on that?
I think it would be like I achieve beauty in all aspects of my life, or like something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not achieve is the verb, but I seek, or I will identify beauty. Something like that. Seek is probably what is that.
I seek beauty in all aspects of my life. I like that. Catch us next time on Incense and Whiskey.
In the meantime, take a breath, have a sip.